When we look up at the night sky, we often wonder about what lies beyond the stars, the planets, and everything in between. But what if I told you that we have sent far more than just astronauts into space? Over the decades, humanity has launched thousands of objects, some remarkable, some unexpected, and yes, even some that we'd rather forget. It all starts with rockets, powerful engines designed to push everything from satellites to space probes beyond Earth's atmosphere. But once these objects reach space, they don't always come back. Many of them end up lingering in orbit, forgotten, or decommissioned as they continue their silent journey through the cosmos. Satellites are perhaps the most visible thing we sent into space. They help us with everything from communication to weather forecasts. But after their missions are complete, many of them are left to drift, becoming part of the growing space debris. Today, there are still thousands of satellites orbiting Earth, many of them no longer operational, but still circling our planet. And it's not just the satellites. There's rocket debris, broken spacecraft, and even tools lost during spacewalks. The mess in space is growing, with over 128 million pieces of debris, everything from tiny paint chips to massive rocket fragments, hurtling around Earth at terrifying speeds. Astronauts, too, have unintentionally contributed to the clutter. Over the years, they have lost tools, gloves, cameras, and even wrenches while performing spacewalks. These lost items are still out there, floating in the void, carrying human history in the most unexpected ways. And let's not forget the moon. The Apollo mission left behind lunar models, scientific instruments, and even a moon museum containing artwork by famous artists. Meanwhile, on Mars, rovers like Curiosity and Perseverance continue to send data back to Earth, while leaving behind their own footprints in the Martian soil. Now, space travel isn't all about high-tech equipment. Early missions, especially aboard space stations, had astronauts dealing with some very earthly problems, like human waste. In fact, used diapers and food packaging were discarded into space, adding to the growing problem of space trash. On a more personal note, astronauts have also taken some unexpected items with them on their journeys. Photos, toys, and even coins have been sent into space, creating a more sentimental kind of debris, quietly floating in the infinite expanse. So, how much we actually send out there? In total, humanity has launched around 12,000 objects into space. Everything from satellites, space probes, and rovers, to tools and even trash. But not all of them came back. Some were lost during launches, others burned up on re-entry, and many are simply too far out to retrieve. As of now, about 3,000 satellites are still operational, orbiting Earth or traveling through the solar system. However, the rest, thousands have stopped working, become useless debris, or were destroyed. And there's a staggering amount of space junk left behind. Rocket stages, broken satellites, and even personal items are scattered across the cosmos, drifting through space out of reach. In total, approximately 12,000 objects have been launched into space. Of these, around 3,000 are still operational or are continuing their journeys through the cosmos. The rest, thousands, are either inactive, lost, or impossible to retrieve. And as we continue exploring deeper into space, This growing collection of human made debris will remain a part of our legacy in the infinite void. Next time you look up at the stars, remember that it's not just celestial bodies out there. The remnants of human exploration, our tools, our mistakes, and our dreams are silently drifting, forever part of the story of our reach into the cosmos.